Less than a week, students across the metro and across the country begin the annual pilgrimage of heading back to school. And over the next few days, students will stock up on those school supplies. The Now's Tara Hall is here, and the kids, it turns out, not the only ones in need of paper, pens, and everything else.
No, they're not. Teachers also need all of these things. Here's why. All of those cuts teachers are feeling the pain of all of those cuts, and so they're having to dig into their own pockets to buy supplies to fill their classrooms. Now that can add up to a pretty penny. Let's take a look at this, for example. This is Office Depot. If a teacher, for example, needed to buy some notebooks for her classroom, she's looking at spending around $5 a piece. If she's got 20 students in her class, that can easily add up to $100 or more on notebooks alone.
It's a treasure trove unlike any other in the metro. Mountains of binders, a tower of folders, piles of pencil sharpeners and notebook paper. While office supplies may be mundane to most, to teachers like Leanne Dunn, they're a hot commodity.
A lot of times the teachers are needing to buy all kinds of supplies for their classroom. They'll buy bookcases and books and notebooks and binders, things like that, to subsidize what they use for teaching supplies in the classroom.
The reason? Cuts in classroom funding that leave teachers reaching into their own piggy banks to bridge the gap in the supplies their students have versus what they need.
The money's not there for them to have those resources available, and teachers like to put kids first, and they'll go to garage sales and get whatever they need to make teaching easier for them and better for the students.
Dunn drove an hour from Savannah, Missouri to the Supply Exchange in Kansas City's West Bottoms to get in on the deals. The Supply Exchange is where unwanted office supplies go for a second home.
If we provide this to teachers, teachers can hand this to the students can be more successful in the classroom.
While it's open to the public, teachers can come here year-round to get the supplies they need at deep discounts or less.
Teachers can come in here and get material at no charge. They can tell us what they need. We can go find it for them. They don't have to go through their schools. They don't have to look for outside funding. And we just try to make it as easy as possible on the teachers.
So teachers can spend their time, energy, and resources on what matters the most, educating their students.
And the surplus exchange is open year-round to the public, but it is those teachers who get deep discounts and many of the items for free. Now, I've just put all of that information on our website, kshb.com/thenow. While you're there, head over to our Back to School page. It's here where you can find all kinds of resources, including this really cool interactive map. It'll show you where all of the free Back to School events are taking place. Let's see if we can get it to scroll up. There we go. Where they're taking place all over the metro. So this is some really good resources, all found on our website.
All right, so many places, or at least several places, to get some free stuff.
Exactly.
Which is always a good thing.
Teachers and students. Important to note that.
Yeah, good deal. Krista?